y'all doing? Well, oh yeah, right. Can't answer me. Gotcha. So why do people on YouTube do that anyway? Anyway. Good morning. I said that. It's a fine day. One fine day. Geeks Fish Too. RV fishing adventures. So that actually brings up a point. But before I get to that, welcome to RV Fishing Chat, where we rhyme like cat in the hat. So yeah, I don't know how many people out there in the RV fishing world, RV world, let's put it that way. I know we got a bunch of friends on the RV side of things. Where, as you know, we try to tie the RVing and fishing together. And I can't take direct responsibility, but I went back and looked in my logs of chats and things, and found out that I was RVing. Sarah and I were RVing and trying to do the RV fishing thing before some of our famous leaders in the fishing world actually got started. So, I was first. Anyway, take that, Heath, Panganiban, Robert Field. Y'all got it from me. Just remember that. Y'all got it from me. So, yeah. I have been in the... Let's see if I can get my cruise control set. It actually, I'm driving this car, and I tell you what, I like rabbit trails, by the way. Did you notice how I just jumped again? No, this car is weird because it's almost 5 miles an hour off, and kind of makes me nervous. Oh yeah, sorry. Hey, is that better? No, that was nice. So, where was I? I've been doing fishing now. I've been doing Geeks Fish Too, which is my, what would you call it? Fishing persona, my personal account. Since, I don't know, it's been probably 3 or 4 years now. Long before, it's got to have been 4, maybe 5 years, because it was before Sarah and I bought our RV. And so I got into Geeks Fish. I got Geeks Fish 2 started because I started fishing on the way home from work, and I realized that a whole bunch of my IT friends and coworkers and whatnot, people I knew in IT, were not getting outside. They're not doing anything other than sitting in front of their computers. They sit in front of their computers at work and sit in front of their computers at home. And that's just, that's not good for you. Plus, you got all that RF flying around you all the time, burning your cells. And the only way to fix that is to get out in the sun and get a little vitamin D. And these dim bulbs are sitting in front of their computer. And I guess what really started it for me was really years ago, long before I got married. It's probably 13 years ago. I was working at Unisys, and I didn't think anything of it. I'm a guy who wears a tan most of the time, simply because I have a natural skin pigment. I got a little Indian in me, so there you go, a little American Indian, a little Cherokee, and so I was at work, and this lady says something to me one day, and she's an older lady, and she says, you know, you IT people need to get out more. You need to get a little sun on that skin. And I said, well, I do. I have a skin pigment. She said, yeah, whatever. And I got to thinking about it, and it suddenly occurred to me that here I am, a guy who always used to go outside, and this was, was really started getting me thinking. Squirrel, literally. really started pushing to get outside more. I started riding a bike. I bought a bike and said, I'm going to ride to work. I started doing a lot more things outside, and started making mistakes and getting sunburns and that kind of stuff. So, oops. But got a lot more sun. I felt a lot better. Started really getting in better shape at that time. I kind of lost that for a while. I got a new job and things went downhill. Had major stress, and that is always hard for me to handle when it comes to weight. So, yeah, but that really was what first got me started into thinking I needed to actually get out more. And then we moved out to the country after we got married, and I got really into the little ranch life, and still not back into fishing at that point. But it was after we moved back out into the country that I started to get interested in fishing again. It was, well, partly my wife, but after I got back into fishing, that's when I realized my IT buddies are just white and pasty. Come on, guys, what's wrong with you? Get out there, go do something. If I can do it, you can do it. And I was a big fat white slob, and I don't care if you're skinny. If you're white, a white guy, you need sun on your skin. If you're not getting sun on your skin, and that means no suntan lotion, get some sun on that skin. Suntan lotion blocks vitamin D. You go outside with suntan lotion on and don't get any sun on your skin, you're hurting yourself. That's been proven now. Suntan lotion blocks one of the UV rays. It's the one that causes burning. Well, guess what? The one that causes burning is also the one that protects you from the other UV ray, which is like A and B. And I don't know which is which, but one is good and one is bad. The one that's good, you can get too much of and get burned. Okay, fine. Don't get burned, which is a good plan. It's not good for you. It hurts. But come to find out, if you have a suntan, it naturally protects you from the other UV rays. So hello, go get a suntan. Not in a tanning salon. I just don't. Tanning salons are just as bad as anything else, and what's more, you're getting them from fluorescent lights usually. They're special lights that put off UV rays. Fluorescent is bad for you. Don't do it. Okay, I'm on a rant. Anyway, but that's my thing. Is Geeks Fish Too is basically where we came from. Started out as a geek who wanted to get out and start fishing and learn how to fish, and then show others how to do it. And I've had the pleasure of being able to teach a few of my fellow IT folks how to fish. I've had the pleasure of seeing them catch a fish for the first time. There's been a few others along the way I've gotten to teach to fish, and that's been absolutely fantastic. And nothing's more, I don't know, there's nothing that touches my heart more than to take a kid out and go fishing. So I gotta do more of that. I haven't done enough, and that's something that bothers me. I don't have that opportunity all that often, so it would be fun to do anyway. So I will keep that. I mean, I've taken my nieces and nephews and those kind of things fishing. I think there was a recent video we posted of us taking our niece and nephew out fishing, but I've done with others and so on. Anyway, yeah. So if you haven't followed Geeks Fish Too, make sure you do. I've got a blog page that I write in occasionally. I haven't been very faithful at it this year, but I've got a lot of good articles on there. And some how-tos and things like that. But also I have a channel that I'm working on, a YouTube channel called Geeks Fish Too. So go look it up. and you can. It's still being in progress, so to speak, because I had another channel that I had for my fishing rod business that I haven't been using very well. But that said, I've moved over to Geeks Fish Too because I wanted to have something that actually had the name on it and that kind of thing. So I may change that up. We'll see. There's something I'm going to try and see if I can combine them and get that done. So anyway, yeah, check out Geeks Fish Too, and hopefully that'll get some inspiration going amongst RVers to do a little more fishing, and so they can take their RV down to parks that have lakes and rivers and go fishing. Get out there, do a little something. No sense sitting on your duff. No sense just going and looking at museums all the time. Do something active like fishing or kayaking or something like that. You don't have to have a big heavy kayak. It doesn't have to be that way. There's lots of opportunity out there, so go do that. Trust me, you will get in better shape. And for those of us who are older, you really need to get out and get some sun, because I'm telling you, the sunshine it's the world's most missed medicine. You know, the Bible talks about that the Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in his wings. The Bible compares God, Jesus, to the sun as a physician, as healing. It directly, Son of Righteousness with healing in his wings. That means either the Bible's wrong or there's healing in the sun. So get out there, get in the sun, and get some healing. Really, it's made a huge difference for some of my family members. So, night and day. Anyway, that's it. Just a little rant and info about Geeks Fish Too today. That's all. That's all I got for you. Tight lines, folks. Safe travels and tight lines. Don't forget this weekend at Saturday at 2 o'clock Central, I'm going to be doing a unboxing of my Deeper Sonar Pro Plus. It just came in, so be there, be square.